We live in a world full of noise and distractions, where precious moments are often lost in the chaos of everyday life. How often do we miss the quiet, yet meaningful messages of the universe because we are simply too busy to notice them? Have you ever wondered what the stars are trying to tell you? Discover how to uncover the hidden messages of the universe in this meditation. Learn to overcome the constant noise of everyday life, and instead listen to the gentle whispers of the cosmos and the voice of your heart. This meditation will take you on a breathtaking journey to the Atacama Desert in Chile and will open the doors to a new reality. Every insight you gain will be like a lighthouse showing you the way. Turn off the noise, open your heart, and prepare to interpret signs that will change your life forever. Before we begin, make yourself comfortable now in a quiet place where you can be undisturbed. Turn off all devices that could distract you and leave your everyday life behind. Breathe in and out deeply and allow yourself to sink deeper into a state of relaxation with each breath. This meditation will take you on a deep journey into your inner self, so it's important that you don't listen to it while driving or during other activities that require your full attention. All you need to do is relax, listen, and let the words guide you. Allow yourself to fully engage in the experience and enjoy the peace and insight it will bring you. Take a deep breath and imagine you are preparing for a journey into the deep expanses of the Atacama Desert in Chile, a place known for its crystal clear nights and mystical silence. You have heard of an ancient ceremony that has been guarded by the indigenous people of Chile for generations. A ceremony that promises that on certain days, when the sky is particularly clear and pure, you can not only see the stars, but also hear them. Your journey begins in the early evening hours as the last heat of the day subsides and the air fills with the coolness of the night ahead. You walk along a sandy path that winds its way through the landscape, past shimmering reddish rocks and sparse vegetation that appears to be bathed in gold in the soft light of the setting sun. With every step you take on this old path trodden by the indigenous people, you can feel the dust crunching under your feet, and you dive deeper into the past. You feel connected to the many pilgrims who have walked this path before you, and to the ancient wisdom that lives on here, under the endless sky. As you walk on, the intensity of the colors around you diminishes, and dusk begins to bathe the desert in a deep indigo. Finally, you reach the site of the ceremony, where a group of people have already gathered. stand in a circle, surrounded by torches, their flames flickering gently in the night wind and radiating a warm, inviting light. You find your place among them, feeling the expectant energy of the group and the sacred atmosphere of the place. The indigenous people begin to play their instruments, gentle flute sounds mingling with the deeper echo of the drums. You close your eyes and breathe in deeply, ready to let the sounds carry you into a world beyond your own, ready to perhaps hear the stars speak that night. Let your breathing become deep and calm as you sit there, surrounded by the gentle warmth of the torches and the cool night air of the desert. Feel how the ground beneath you is firm and stable, and how the vast, open landscape opens your mind and invites you to listen into yourself. As the ceremony slowly begins, the gentle sounds of the flutes and drums increase, floating through the air and weaving an atmosphere of calm and peace. The music invites you to listen deeper into yourself, deep into the center of your being, where stillness and wisdom reside. With every note that echoes through the clear desert night, you feel your inner tensions ease. The melodies lead you to a place of inner stillness where you can observe your own thoughts and sensations without judgment. Here, in this sacred moment, you are simply a witness to your own inner space. As you sit there, deeply rooted in the silence of your own inner space, the music around you begins to grow softer and quieter. The sounds of the flutes and drums slowly recede, as if retreating into the vast, open darkness of the desert landscape. Your senses sharpen, and your attention is drawn completely inwards. Slowly, all the participants in the ceremony sit down, one by one, until the whole group is united in a common silence. You feel the presence of everyone around you, but it is as if everyone is immersed in their own deep meditation. One of the ceremony leaders now steps forward and gives a silent signal. In a choreographed movement, the torches that have been gently flickering in the background are carefully extinguished. The last embers rise into the cool night air and disappear. As the last flame goes out, the desert is plunged into complete darkness. complete darkness, free from any visual distraction, you begin to feel the last remnants of external distractions fade away. There is nothing left to see, nothing left to catch your gaze. All that remains is the infinite expanse of the night and the space of your own inner thoughts and feelings. You breathe in deeply, filling your lungs with the fresh, cool air of the desert. With every breath you take, you feel your mind clearing further, any remaining restlessness being washed away. You are now fully present in this moment, completely in the here and now. It is as if you have unlocked a new sensory perception. The darkness and the silence merge into a deep, calm sea in which you float. Here, in this deep calm, you are ready to hear the subtlest whispers of the universe, the subtle messages sung by the stars in their orbits. You are ready to experience the true wonder of this magical night. In the deep darkness of the Atacama Desert, surrounded by the silence and the immense vastness, the heart of the ceremony begins. The indigenous people who have practiced this ritual for centuries walk quietly into the center of the circle. They carry simple but meaningful symbols of their culture: small drums, flutes made of bone, and simple fabrics decorated with symbols. One of the elders raises his hands, and suddenly a soft but clear flute melody rises into the air. The melody is old and seems to tell stories of the stars, stories older than the desert itself. The notes float over the heads of those gathered, touching each individual like a gentle, cool breeze. Your mindfulness increases with every note of the flute. You are fully awake. Your awareness is heightened, and you feel more connected to the moment than ever before. The music helps you to immerse yourself even deeper into a state of mindfulness in which you notice every last detail of your surroundings: the soft rustling of the sand, the whisper of the wind, the deep echo of your own breathing. Now the natives begin to walk gently around the circle, each lightly touching the shoulders of those present. This touch is more than a physical gesture. It is a transfer of energy, a gift of connection and unity. Suddenly, in a synchronized moment, the music stops. The silence that follows is deep and complete. What follows is the climax of the ritual: complete mindfulness, complete awareness. In this deep silence, each participant begins to communicate inwardly with the stars. It is as if the clear black sky is a mirror of your own inner self. In the enveloping darkness of the Atacama Desert, where the ritual ends in the deepest silence, you too slowly raise your eyes to the sky. Up there, in this endless blackness, countless stars unfold like a sparkling ocean of light. The air is clear and pure, perfect for a night in which the stars should not only be seen, but felt. Breathe in deeply. Feel the cool night air fill your lungs, and with each breath, it seems as if you're breathing in the energy of the stars themselves. Your eyes begin to adjust to the darkness, and the sky opens up to you in all its majestic splendor. The stars are no longer just dots in the sky, but living beings, each with its own story, its own frequency, and its own light. You let your gaze wander from one star to another, and it feels as if you are traveling through time, from ancient civilizations to distant galaxies. Now, in this perfect stillness, you begin to recognize a subtle, almost inaudible harmony. It is as if the stars themselves are whispering to you in a language that is beyond words. It is a song that speaks directly to your heart, a cosmic lullaby that awakens deep, almost forgotten memories within you. You feel as if you are floating, detached from the earth, floating freely in space. This sensation intensifies, and it is as if you form a bridge between the sky and the earth, a channel for the energy of the stars that flows through you and fills you with infinite wisdom and peace. Your perception deepens further. You now perceive not only the brightness and position of the stars, but also their movements, the pulsation of their light, the rhythmic dance that sets the beat of the universe. Every pulse, every movement tells you more about the nature of the cosmos, about the eternal cycles of birth, life, and death that take place over millions of years. that you are fully anchored in the tranquil atmosphere of the Atacama Desert, I invite you to dive even deeper into the silence of your own inner self. Close your eyes if you like, and turn your attention completely inwards. Breathe in and out deeply and slowly, and with each breath, leave all external noises and distractions behind you. Feel how your body becomes more relaxed with each breath, how every muscle, every thought, every worry becomes softer and lighter. Allow yourself to sink into this state of deep relaxation and openness. Here, in this space, you are safe and free to devote yourself fully to your inner voice. Begin to ask yourself a simple question. What is it that I really need? Listen without judgment or expectation. The answers may not come immediately, but that's okay. It's about creating the space for that voice to be heard. You may sense a whisper, a feeling, or even a clear word or image. Maybe it's just a feeling of peace or a hunch that is slowly taking shape. Whatever shows up, accept it without hesitation, without judgment. This is your truth in this moment, the message of your deepest self to you. This part of you, your intuition, is a powerful guide that can lead you through life. It brings wisdom that goes beyond everyday consciousness, a wisdom that is deeply rooted in your own being. This deep, starry night in the Atacama Desert turns into a life-changing experience for you. You are no longer just an observer of the sky. You are part of the sky, connected to all that exists. In this sacred connection, you feel a deep gratitude and an overwhelming sense of oneness with all that is. Each star in the sky becomes a mirror of your own soul, and each whisper of the stars is a message addressed directly to your heart. As you sit there, enveloped in the silence of the Atacama Desert, surrounded by the vastness of the cosmos, a magical moment prepares itself. You are deeply connected to the stars, whispering above you, and your heart is open, receptive to the messages streaming through the universe to you. Suddenly, in a breathtaking synchronicity, you experience a shooting star crossing the night sky. Its trail, a luminous line that briefly lights up the darkness. It is as if the universe is speaking directly to you. The shooting star, a rare and wonderful event, feels like a blessing, a sign that you are meant to be exactly where you are right now, in this moment. This star, breaking so boldly through the barriers of the sky, brings with it a flood of emotions. A feeling of deepest gratitude flows through you. Your eyes may fill with tears, tears of wonder and joy. It is a moment of pure beauty and deep peace that touches your soul and shows you how closely you are connected to the entire universe. With your eyes closed, you breathe deeply, and with every breath you take in the wonderful energy left behind by the star, the air around you feels filled with a new kind of presence, a warmth that comes from within and gently wraps itself around your heart. This night, under the starry sky of the Atacama Desert, has given you a deep and educational experience. It has shown you how beautiful life can be if only we learn to listen again, to look more closely, and to pay attention to our inner voice. In this moment, enveloped by the magic of a shooting star and the calm presence of the universe, everything is perfect. This experience reminds you that our everyday lives are often full of distractions that prevent us from perceiving the beauty of our lives in all their fullness. We have forgotten to pay attention to the small signs that surround us and to hear the quiet whispers of our own soul. But every moment of silence, every second of meditation brings us closer to the deep understanding that true happiness and deep peace already exist within us. The more often we meditate, the more we open ourselves to these truths. Each meditation is like a step on the path to ourselves, a step towards more happiness and contentment. It is a path that teaches us to see the world and ourselves in a clearer light, free from the shadows cast by our daily worries. Through regular meditation, we strengthen our connection to inner wisdom and universal energy. This allows us to vibrate in harmony with the rhythm of life and to recognize and appreciate the perfection of each moment. This is how we find the happiness that was always there, just waiting for us to rediscover it. As you slowly come back from this deep and enriching star whisper meditation, I want to tell you how incredible and unique you are. Your ability to open up and connect with the subtle messages of the universe is truly a gift. Today you have taken a valuable step on the path of self-discovery and inner harmony. Remember that this experience is just a beginning, a wonderful glimpse of what is possible when we learn to listen to our inner selves and recognize the signs around us. And as you take these feelings of calm and peace into your everyday life or your sleep, I want to pique your curiosity for our next meditation. Your body heals all diseases overnight. Imagine what it would be like if you could unleash the power of your own body to heal itself. Stay curious and get ready to discover the secret healing powers of your body that become active while you sleep. You can watch it right now afterwards. Until then, keep the peace and clarity of this night, and remember, you are a miracle of the universe, capable of profound peace and extraordinary healing. Be excited for our next meeting, and until then, sweet and healing dreams.